Hold on, you see this moment right here though? Where he asked him and then Stephen A starts stuttering?
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines.
Perfect.
I know you. Have you seen this? Your boy Cam Newton. He's over on First Take now, right? He was. he was.
See this.
He was doing a race between two different mascots. One of them being from Alabama A&M, and he went to Auburn, so he had to let him know. I think now it gets serious between him and the mascot. Now I know you've seen it from the other angle. I don't know if you've seen it from this angle, so let's check it out.
I was trying to figure out where it went wrong.
Watch.
Oh, because he knocked his hat off.
Look how we hit him too.
Stop playing with me.
Well, Ryan Clark gonna come in here like, yo, you don't want this. Yo, Cam, Cam done forgot where he, but why you playing with him like that, Cam? You ain't cool with him like that?
He didn't even slap his hat off. I thought he slapped his hat off his head, but Cam knocked his own hat off.
But he swung at Cam, though. He did swing at Cam. I'll give him that. And that made Cam's hat fall off. Mm. But Cam, you was running after him. You was in his face, like, at some point.
Show that one more time.
By the time he did that, he already jumped in his face like 3 times yelling. See how he kind of like swings at him?
I wonder if he was saying, because he probably said something to him through the mascot helmet.
He still wanted something though.
You bitch ass motherfucker.
He still wanted something. You can tell. He talking shit right there to the mask. He start going. Yo. Fighting a mascot is the dumbest thing ever, bro. Yo, but the fact that this happens on live TV, the camera switches over to like Stephen A. Yo, I like Cam on ESPN, man. You wasn't gonna get that from Shannon Sharp. Cam, how many fight Cam's been in since we did this podcast, bro? Yo, he
had to think about, should I really
do this? He talking shit. He hit him like somebody's mama's. You know what I think Cam hesitated? Because that's his throwing hand. He was like, is it worth it? He had to take a second, like, is this gonna hurt my hand?
Should I do it close-handed, open-handed?
Oh man, you seen the joint when speaking of First Take moments where Serena's husband went on there and he pressed Stephen A, but Stephen A wasn't in the studio.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he Alexis Ohanian. I think I can pull it up real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Now that joint was crazy because people were saying like Stephen A kind of soft.
So Stephen A was talking shit about Serena?
You remember the Super Bowl?
Yeah. So
she showed up and she did the thing with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Stephen A had comments the next day like, "Oh, if you gotta, hold on, I'm over here talking off camera." Stephen A was basically like, "Oh, well, if you want to do all that, then just go be with your ex, then." You know what I mean?
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me, right? Or. Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was hoping you were going to be here. No, I am not qualified. No, not me. Well, listen, I ain't qualified, my brother. I was going to ask.
What?
You had been married before, right?
I am married.
No, see. Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane of advice.
Then we'll talk marriage advice later.
All right.
13 years.
You can see him in his face. He's like, this going on a little too long.
Okay, I like the clap back. It's
that's
very settled,
that's
but
how billionaires do it.
Stay in your lane.
Hold on, you see this moment right here though? Where he asked him and then Stephen A starts stuttering?
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines.
Well, you know what? That's that you done fucked up movie. You done fucked up, Stephen A. I think this was the original comment.
And my wife is going to join trolling her ex. Go back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that link back.
It wasn't that energy.
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time, but I think
I was hoping you were going to be
there. But Stephen A. still talking shit afterwards. Like, if I would have been in studio, it would have been different. It wouldn't have went down like that. Yo, get out of here, Stephen A. Get out of here, bro. Like, that's when niggas is just talking just to stay in the headline, bro. Because I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. I think this was it.
I would have just said to him to his face if I was in the studio, are we really going to have this discussion? Seriously, bro? Because I'm not going to go there about anything.
And that's what I think.
You're not going to go there.
Why bring it up?
The shit in the first place. Like,
No,
you can't do that.
And you shouldn't ask that question to a man about his wife. And that's just one of those situations where you are going to have to eat it. And I think what he's saying too, though, Chan, like, that wasn't his intent,
right.
But you can apologize for the impact.
Right.
Like, if this is some way bother you, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Now, if I don't F with you, then I ain't gonna say that because I really don't care how it impacted you. And so I think that sometimes that's part of what we go through. And then obviously too, that's Serena.
Right.
Yeah, we not disrespecting her in no way.
Never. I would never do that.
And so, like, that's the other piece.
But I'm looking at him like, you gonna do this on national television?
You did it on national television.
I was basically saying to him, please don't force me to respond to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because of the segment going on 2 minutes longer and he kept pushing that subject, it was gonna be a problem. Because now you're inviting me to ask you. You're inviting, so I'm wrong? I'm wrong as a man for asking the question. Oh, why you got that kind of energy? And I remember, like, Whoopi Goldberg is a friend of mine. She's on The View. Yeah. She got on me big time. I said, Whoopi, come here. When I came on The View, see, that's what you have to deal with when you deal with me. You're right, I'm everywhere. So what happens? I'm on First Take, or, but then all of a sudden I'm on The View, or I'm on Good Morning America, or I'm on Fox News, or I'm on CNN. You don't know where the hell I'm gonna be. You just know you're gonna hear from me. So my point was, Whoopi, I wasn't talking about her like that.
Like, Stephen A., you get on my nerves now. Nah, bro. Like, you know what Stephen A. could have said? Well, I'll give him grace. I talk for a living. Like, it was the Super Bowl. I have to comment on it. Like, it would be weird. It would be more respectful. Not excuse me. It would be weird if Stephen A.'s talking about something out of maybe it's not sports and it's not politics, because that seems to be his bag now. It would be weird if it was like maybe he's talking about rap beef for no damn reason. Then it's like now you hopping in the lane that's not yours. But yeah, you have the perfect built-in excuse of being like, bro, it happened at the Super Bowl. I wasn't speaking on your relationship as like gossip and rumor. We were talking about the Super Bowl halftime show. End the story right there. But now you're just dragging it on to this whole extra thing. And then the biggest scene is if you was in the studio, you wouldn't have been like, right. Headline. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what, but and as a podcast, I think I have a little bit of grace for people that talk, because I'm like, you guys new topics every week. Some of them you might care about more than others. Some of them, so you're gonna talk about things that you might not be that passionate about, but you take my words out of context. Now it's gonna turn into an issue. So, but it is what it is, man. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to First Take for still giving us good quality content. Molly ain't there no more, right?
I do know that, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, y'all ain't paying me enough, man. Y'all ain't giving me the bag. I'm up out of here, man. But Spec, that's another episode in the books, man. Where can my people find you out on social media?
Nowhere.
You can find your guy DJ Playboy on X at DJ or X. DJ Playboy. You can find me on Instagram at Plicapeasy, and you can find me or the entire Perfect Talk podcast on Instagram at Perfect Talk Radio. Also, go check out the website perfecttalkpodcast.com for everything. DJ Playboy, the Perfect Talk podcast, every episode right there. I got my mixes on there. And of course, you can get your merch, you know what I'm saying, right there. Get yourself a mug, you know what I'm saying, get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a little something to rep the massive.